Hi, my name is Keifer Martez. I'm a student at Brooksby Melton College, and here I have with me
Lewis Matthews, also a student.
and today it's going to be this is going to be an introduction of a 7-part series that we're going to do, talking about how to develop athletic motor skill competencies in youth. Okay, so here we have on the screen a diagram taken from the paper Radnor et al. In 2020, who broke down athletic motor skill competencies in 8 different foundational movements. And these movements underpin all athletic movements, essentially. So starting off from the top, we've got lower body bilateral, upper body pushing, upper body pulling, anti-rotation and core bracing, jumping, landing and rebounding mechanics, throwing, catching and grasping, acceleration, deceleration and re-acceleration, and finally lower body unilateral. So as stated before, the execution of these movements underpin most athletic tasks. Therefore, for long-term athletic development, it is important that these movements are governed by efficient combinations of cognitive processing, correct fundamental movement patterns and force production and absorption. So not only will athletic motor skill competency help with long-term athletic development, but also reduce risks of injuries. This is important, especially for youth athletes, because as adolescents, growth spurts occur, which then causes youth to suffer more injuries due to reduced neuromuscular control. And this is supported by a paper by Bull et al. In 2018.
The schematic of coaching athletic motor skill competencies highlights a good approach to the development of such motor skill movements. This is achieved from the movement competency being at the centre of the decision making of the coach to either progress or regress the athlete. As shown in the diagram adapted by Radnor et al. 2020, the coaching process starts with establishing if the athlete can hold the position, moving on to if the athlete can move in and out of the position with assistance, then if the athlete can repeatedly move in and out of the position using body weight. If the athlete could complete all of these stages, then they can progress to adding load or increasing speed to that movement, then starting back at the first stage and working through those development stages again with this higher load. However, if the athlete couldn't successfully achieve any of the first 3 stages, which includes holding the position, moving in and out of the position with assistance, and repeatedly moving in and out of the position using body weight, then a coach would have the opportunity to step in and aid in the understanding of the correct technique or offer feedback on where they need to adapt in order to make the movement correct. If the coach can correct these movements, then the athlete will be able to continue in the stages of development. But if the coach is unable to resolve the issue, then depending on their understanding or expertise, they can either regress the exercise from decreasing the complexity of the movement or reducing load. Or alternatively, if the coach believes that the movement is unachievable for the athlete, then corrective exercises can be introduced to improve movement abilities. Similar to the progressive stage side, the athlete will then start the development stages again to establish if they can now complete the movements. Overall, this schematic allows coaches to safely and effectively decide on if the athlete can progress or regress the exercises/movements. Also, an interactive manner with a focus on assisting the athlete will enhance the coach's performance in these sessions.
As you can see on the screen, there is the athletic motor skill competency resistance training curriculum. This has been split into 7 different movements. With each movement, there are 4 progressions: bronze, silver, gold and platinum. This 7-part series will teach you how you would do each exercise and how you would progress them.